Many Men, Chapter 8 of The Juggler. Bounty was a human blizzard of tall tales and hustler's guilt. I hate how I lured so many into this midnight life. He'd ramble over shots of whiskey passed around by candlelight. Feel like the devil collecting bounty on my spineless hide. He knew the Bible backwards and forwards thanks to an ex-preacher father, yet couldn't shake the demons that latched on in prison cells and drug dens. With jittery hands, he'd ramble for hours about heists, scams, nonsense myths, though often truth hid sandwiched between fiction and mania. Both survivor and casualty of the streets, Bounty became Maestro's thread to its secret inner workings over the years. Jamarcus listened mesmerized to Bounty's cautionary escapades, like seducing ladies just to steal their valuable collections, or breaking into pharmacies when desperate. Been on the run half my days, playboy, he'd sigh. Now all I got is stories and this monkey on my spine. When Bounty let slip that a $50,000 bounty had surfaced on Jamarcus's head after the shelter fire, Maestro and Jamarcus exchanged solemn looks. Then Bounty started convulsing, having accidentally mixed counterfeit pills into his usual cocktail. By dawn, he was gone. Maestro squeezed Jamarcus's shoulder as the boy stared silently at Bounty's corpse. We give fallen angels wings in death. Our old friend just gave you a chance to be reborn. A plan took shape, with Bounty's body substitute for Jamarcus's own on Soldier's vengeful chopping block next. Maestro's mind turned over schemes as Jamarcus grieved the loss of Bounty, his chaotic wisdom. Together they hauled his body to the deep basement, the cold concrete floor stained with sins of the past. With latex gloves, bleach, and tools gathered, Maestro began meticulously stripping away fingerprints, dental fragments, and other identifiers as Jamarcus watched numbly. Soldier will expect confirmation once word spreads that you perished in the flames, Maestro muttered as he worked. We ensure the teeth and prints match close enough. He gestured to the corner table, bearing hydrofluoric acid, tarps, and a hacksaw. And the rest becomes unrecognizable. Jamarcus swallowed hard against gathering bile, sweat beading his forehead in the frigid cellar air. They had discussed faking his demise to gain advantage, but the gruesome reality clawed inside, threatening to unlock sanity's floodgates. Sensing the panic rising in his protege, Maestro stepped over, clasping Jamarcus's shoulders firmly until their eyes locked. I vowed you would come to know watchworks of this world under my teaching, though it invited the most difficult reckoning in due course, he said. Jamarcus steadied under the anchor of Maestro's palms and conviction. If righteousness demanded wading into bloodied waters, so it must be. He would emerge baptized to destiny's purpose. With flickering resolve, Jamarcus joined Maestro in death's grim choreography, their silhouettes dancing in death against the future's kindling light. Soldier would soon celebrate a conquest that sealed only his own fate. Justice now wore unseen faces, carrying a fearful balance. Maestro froze, mid-cut into Bounty's lifeless form, blade glinting crimson as revelation halted the grim work. The story unveils itself now to me. You were cast from a window by Soldier himself that fateful night of flame and fury, Maestro muttered. Jamarcus shuddered as memories of shattered bones and agony resurfaced. Indeed, my body was left for all to see, he confirmed sadly. Maestro resumed meticulous liberation of the corpse's teeth with renewed vigor. Then we must create a story and gossip a demise for you, worthy of speculation filtering its way to Soldier eventually. Between the physic-defying tricks Maestro taught him and roots with the capricious circus folk from his youth, an elaborate subterfuge took form. A false witness. We orchestrate simmering whispers of your unverified murder and complex disposal, Maestro concluded, wheels churning faster. Jamarcus straightened with dawning understanding. My uncertain death will perplex Soldier more than any definitive report now. Maestro's mouth curled into a sly smile. You begin to glimpse the art of illusion, my friend. And so the true machinations commenced, fate and death themselves conspiring guides. One thing, though, we have to leave your necklace on the body.